heard cave and I've heard last hill and I've heard bunker from some people. So really anything works, but honestly, it's kind of just all over the place.
Just like a variation, just like everybody has their own little things. I mean, every other hill is so like easy, just like garage, yellow, just basing off colors. And you have this one who just ask anyone. There's like, oh, I don't even know what you call it. Just kind of like last hill. So we're just gonna go with last hill for the sake of just not trying to confuse the people. But Knight inside of this hardpoint right now, doing some excellent work for his squad. As the ASM1 is actually gonna be taken out right there by Feet. Gonna actually no. Don't teammates. Okay, I got really confused by that kill feed right there. I couldn't even keep up with that. He got a team kill, then he picked up the kill on the player inside of the hard point. But I mean, this is the point where Gravity, they really need to start stringing stuff together. I mean, they still have 5 minutes left, but it's 145 to 54 right now. So they really have to try to string some stuff together and try to really make this a game, a competitive game.
Well, you know, Zertz was trying to do that. He was able to get a nice, beautiful 3-piece to defend that last hardpoint for the few seconds. And as long as Michael K can actually stay here in the middle hardpoint and just get some points, they can make this comeback. 45 seconds is a decent amount to work for and to work with over on the middle hill. All you need to do is really watch your cuts, but not going to be able to do so. That hill is going to remain neutral and actually go into Bareel's control as Feet jumps on board, getting a kill onto Michael K and jumping straight in.
Yeah, they've just been doing such an excellent job of slaying. I mean, the players where they've just been set up, they've been able to pick those initial kills off. That's just really just going to force them back, going to keep them spawning just far away from that hardpoint. And that's really what Bareel's been doing effectively. And also the kills inside of the hardpoint too. I've been watching going between Knight, and sometimes even Burt decides to jump into the hill, even though he has the bow. But I mean, no, I know Knight has been doing a lot of work inside of that hill as well. Rotating over back to this pipe one again. This is one that they really got a lot of time off. Just kind of, this is where they started really extending the score of the game on this hill. So let's see what they're going to be able to do now.
And Bareel are in control of the exact same hill that they went away with last time, which is this pipe side. And it really, Gravity just does not know how to break it. They're trying to do it from different sides, and they're not really pushing as a team. Finally going to be using that team aspect, jumping above each other. Yet, a player actually got team killed there. Hauler accidentally took out Michael K with throwing a nade. The direct impact hit him because he was so weak. And Bareel are going to, again, take control of this hardpoint with Burt sitting on the top platform. He has really been an entirety of a nuisance to this team.
Yeah, that's really the thing about this hill. I mean, the main setup you want to see somebody on top of maps, maybe somebody in the hill, somebody on pipes, and somebody pushed up in that garage area. Because if you lock down all those spawn points, they're most likely going to be spawning by ring or mid map. So their only options to really go through cut. They can make the decision to try to go around to flank, but that takes a lot of time to do that. Even with the exo movement, you're going to burn a lot of time trying to just make that flank all the way around to break that setup. But I mean, right now, 199 to 77 in this last hill. It is going to be Zertz in there, but he is just going to be taken out just like that. So Bareel, once again, excellent work on the rotation and slaying out. But now if you do look, his teammates are spawning outside of the map. This is the perfect opportunity for just Gravity to get this kill and take control of this entire hill.
And they're going to be able to get control for the meantime. They need to ward off that player jumping through door. Pappy is left. He gets the nice little 2-piece. Needs to try to stay in that anchor position. He's going to see two. Takes out one on the window, but does get taken out from the side. There's going to be 2 players from Bareel rushing in on that bottom side. We will see a nice little engagement here from Zertz and Michael K. Burt comes in, takes one out. Feet alongside another. Michael K last alive, but we will see Bareel take complete control of this garage hardpoint.
Yeah, I mean, they really did. We're just seeing everything that they're doing effectively. They both push the anchor, and that's really the key thing. You want to get that anchor off the spawns, so then that's the only guy who's blocking off those spawns right there. So you take him out, that's going to give you such an edge, and then it's just going to break down that whole side. Maybe you're going to catch them off guard. Like, oh, I didn't even know he went down. Maybe, obviously, they should know the call out. If his player goes down, you should call that out, but I mean, maybe they just don't expect it. He gets taken out. Then they're able to push him from that way. And maybe they can even go for a pinch in a situation like that. But once again, we're going to see Bareel on the rotations first again. And that is going to be Vic. I'm going to jump on board with him. But as I said, he's going to be taken out so the Codcaster Curse coming into play. But I mean, this Gravity squad, they just have not... Obviously, they haven't been rotating first. But if you don't rotate first, that's the point where you really have to win those gunfights. If you don't win those gunfights, you can basically just kiss the game goodbye. And that's what really happened.
Absolutely. I mean, it really is a gamble when you think about it. And with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining, that is actually going to be the end of the game. Bareel taking the first map, making it mathematically impossible. And the reason they were so dominant was not per se they had one guy just absolutely going off or they had too many more kills than the other team, but it was just how those kills were affecting and how they were able to get those cutoffs, really shut down the enemy team and not give them any chance to break their hill. Once they got set up, and they knew exactly what to do.
Yeah, they definitely did, and like you said, this is for real right from the start. Obviously, in that first hill, it's not going to say a whole lot about the game. Split pretty evenly. You're not going to have such a huge lead unless you just absolutely dominate, but that's so rare. You barely ever see that. But then once it hit that pipe hill, that's where things really started going Burrill's way. And then when we hit that back garage hill as well, like once again, they had the perfect setup there. Their anchor just held down that pit the entire time, the sandlot. They held that down, and they were able to build off of that. Then, that next hill, that's where there was an even rotation, but that's where the gunfights come in, and that's where you have to get that. I know people want to probably bring this up. I'm not sure who exactly is host, but that is probably something that we should bring into consideration since I hate doing that. I really do, but it's online Call of Duty. You kind of have to bring that up now.
And that is absolutely true, but on the opposite side of things, I'm pretty sure Baril is actually host. And look at Holler. He dropped 43 off host, so he's dropping absolute numbers. The problem is, I know that some players on Gravity did have 3 bars, actually only 2. Michael K was one of them, and he did get a lot of, or he didn't get actually a lot of kills. He struggled in the slaying department, so that could have been a factor. And I'm going to just attribute it to kind of not really knowing how to play hardpoint too well, along with just getting warmed up in gun skill. But I really do think that Baril, just when I was spectating them, when I was spectating their players, I saw they knew how to get the cuts, and they knew where the other team was. And that is something that is not about connection, but it really is how you've played as a team and how you've actually set up. So that was really cool. Mr. Torres.
Some good work there by Baril. I didn't think they were going to come out like that and take the first map over Gravity. Like I said, Gravity's been on the show before. They've done some serious work. So that kind of took me by a small shocker. And now my prediction is going to go towards Baril. It's a best of 5 now, guys, not a best of 7. So it's a best of 5. We're still doing the interview with the winning squad with Clayton. And at 120, we're going to be giving away some sticky grips. 120 viewers. I think we're at like 60, 62 viewers or something like that. So keep tweeting out that stream. Let's get some more people in here. I got green, red, yellow, black, pink, clear.
Orange.
So, orange? No orange. Yes, orange.
Hey.
Yes, orange. So tweet out that stream. Let's get some people in here. We're going to run a small little break. We'll be right back in just a second. Oh, actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. But Dirk, man, you're taking off to regionals on Thursday morning. I mean, I got a question for you, brother. Have you slept?
Have I slept?
Yes.
Well, John, famous quote by I don't know who, but I always hear people say it. Sleep is for the weak. I think that's 50 Cent, to be honest. I honestly have no clue. It could have been Abraham Lincoln, for all we know. But, I mean, have I slept? Not a whole lot. I mean, right before the day I casted, I was up from obviously waking up at like 6 in the morning, but then I went all the way around. I didn't get done studying everything, like perks, everything like that, players, the way, how you play this entire game. Then stopped studying that till like 3 in the morning, and I finally got to sleep. And then I was up like another 2 hours later. My sleeping schedule sucks. My body hates me. But I mean, I didn't sleep much. That's all I can say. It's really been a grind. I mean, the grind continues the rest of this week.
Yeah, I mean, I absolutely get you. Getting a chance to cast at COD Champs and being able to just to cast at Regionals is an incredibly amazing deal, and that will be really awesome to see both of these teams there. But honestly, I think it's going to be Baril in a matchup that would win it. Right now, they're just dominating, and they take that Search and Destroy first round in a breeze.
Yeah, definitely 1-0. Got that done really quick while we were just speaking. All those kills were going down, so absolutely taking the offensive side, which you never usually see much. Once you get that offensive side and you get a win from it, that's going to give you a lot of momentum, especially going to defense, because you have the opportunity to go up 2-0, and you can just kind of breathe a little, because if you start trading, you're obviously going to win the map count. So let's see how they play this defensive side. I'm just interested. That's always going to swing the momentum your way, winning that one offensive side of Search and Destroy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Search and Destroy is one of those time classic games. Almost every single Call of Duty has had, at least every single competitive Call of Duty, it has been a part of the rotation. It really does go up to who practices it more, whether in game battles or wagers. I definitely think that the defensive is almost always the better side, especially on this map.
Yeah, definitely. So there's going to be a player on the flank. That is going to be Burt. Coming to start off 2-0. Going to be able to pick off a kill that's going to be on that A bomb site. Trying to tag somebody up who is going to be the bomb carrier. That's going to be Michael K. Throwing some shots down. Not able to connect. But 2v3 situation right now. I'm going to go ahead and jump on board with the bomb carrier, Michael K. He's going to be pinned down inside of this bedroom right now, just kind of peeking out, playing it slow, cautious. You know that Burt was all the way on that flank, but now all the team from this Bereal squad all firing some shots. Michael K going to be able to even it up, 2v2 situation. Now Michael K and Zerch against Knight and Burt.
And Michael taking some bullets there is going to finally be able to revive, but 2 players from Bereal are left up against him, and he is in a sticky situation. Already shots fired into him. He sees one. Can he get the kill? He gets a lot of bullets into that player and cannot find him. He sees both of them actually at this time and really just needs to wait it out. Finds 1 kill, now needs to go down and look for the other. It's right under him, and no, he's not going to be able to get it. Not too much awareness there, and does get taken out. Bereal will go up 2-0 in the round count with a nice little 2-1 situation, evening it up to the 1-1 and getting the much-needed trade.
That could have been real bad for Bereal. I don't know if you saw, but when that last player was there, Michael K, and he was kind of on that little head glitch by the arc, both those players legitimately crossed paths when one was running away. So he could have easily got the 2-piece there and then won the round. But, I mean, wasn't able to connect on a lot of shots. Able to pick up 1 kill, but I was not able to pick up the second. So I could have gone bad for Bereal there. But good job by them, able to take that round. So up 2-0 right now, heading back onto offense. We're going to go ahead and jump up over the bomb carrier. That is going to be Vic. So let's just scroll. I'm interested to see what perks he's using. Fast hands, lightweight, blast suppressor, and then toughness. So the basic stuff, and the exo mute, and then also... Oh God, I should know this. I don't know why I'm sitting here.
Overclock.
I'm ashamed of myself. I should know that. I had it like on my tongue, and I was just like, oh God, Putrid save me. Overclock. So that's what he's gonna be running.
And you know what? Right now, a very delayed push as 2 of his teammates gone down. Make that a 3rd as Holler actually takes out Knight, ending his nice little 4-0 streak. But he is going to find someone, so now 1v2. He is in a sticky situation, though, climbing above this tunnel. The other team knows pretty much exactly where he is, but they are split across the map, which is an interesting way to play 2v1. It's not the worst strategy, but it is pretty bad if you are looking to do the trade situation. Instead, they're just really confident in their gun skill and their ability to stop this push. Vic, though, is going to be forced to plant that bomb and most likely will be spotted and killed.
Yep, and he is going to be taken out there. So 2-1, Gravity showing some lifeness. I mean, I hope this is one of those series that really does go to around 11. Those are the most fun search and destroys to really cast. So I'm hoping that they can come back and really make a game out of this, especially after that hardpoint loss. You really want to see them try to get back into this if we want a decent series to cast.
Yeah, I mean, the hard point was pretty much kind of just not on their game. Could be host, could be strategy, could be anything, but I definitely think if you lose a hard point, it is really, really important to win your search and destroys because, as everyone knows, in a BO5, there are 2 search and destroys, and they play a large factor. Vic, with a nice little snipe, though, is going to make it a 4v2 situation in favor of Bereal, and at this point, I don't see Bereal slowing down.
Yeah, I mean, just straight from the start, they've been able to get those first picks as well. Feet and Vic both picking up those kills to make it that 2v4. And now it is going to be a 1v4 situation. Gravity Holler left by himself over by this A bomb set. The bomb is down. Just kind of exiting around, try to see what's going to go on. Going to get 1 kill in the bedroom. There's going to be 1 more player up above him. Let's see what he's going to be able to do here. Such a sticky situation for him. He's just stuck inside of this bedroom with the ASM-1 player right above him. I'm going to turn on the COD vision right now just to kind of see where these players are.
Oh, no.
Knight is going to go in and drop a grenade in there. Not going to be able to take him out, but he's going to be 1 shot, so he's just going to go ahead and charge. Excellent play there. I really like that.
That was hilarious watching the grenade just bounce on the floor and explode right by him. It was like a game of hot potato. You saw that nade flying in there, just jumps right down. Smart move not to do any exo movement there and really have that gun ready to go. He was able to get it and fire it. 6-1 for the KD ratio on Knight, and he is leading his team to make this 3-1 lead. What would you do if you were Gravity at this point? How would you start playing it?
I mean, obviously on defense, it's one of those sides where you just kind of have to play it slow. But obviously we see the teams with the strategy sometimes that come out really just rushing, catching the team like off guard just by going for a straight push. We see that a lot. But, I mean, some of these really need to play patient, just play slow. You're on defense. You don't really need to rush it. That's the whole point of what offense is for. You're supposed to just remain calm, just stay cool. I mean, if your strategy is to push, you go ahead and do that. But still 4v4. Bomb is going to be right in this cafe area. It's going to be Burt. It's going to be the bomb carrier. 1 player is going to be on the flank. But that is going to be Feet taking him out. So nice spot by him taking out Michael K. Poppy is going to go down with a knight, being able to hit him with the Fist of Glory. Does that make sense?
The Fist of Glory. Yes, yes it does. But you know what, right now, ooh, beautiful use of the EXO. Watch this final kill cam. This guy's just jumping on buildings like he's a player in Assassin's Creed, really flying around with that BAL. Nice little movement there, and does not miss a bullet in the final kill cam, so that was pretty cool.
Yep, so we see Baril going up once again. It's going to be Burt in your final kill cam with that foul. I mean, he's been doing absolute work with that gun. I mean,
True, and
we saw in the hard point, and now in the Search and Destroy as well. I mean, that's going to be my player to watch as the series goes on. I mean, especially after that hard point performance, that's just somebody I really want to watch because